Oh yes, this is a very good news concerning Simon Ekpa about the appeal case that the appeal that he filed in at Finland. So the case concerning the case in Finland. So in this video, this our different activist is going to explain a lot of things concerning what is really happening between Simon Ekpa and Finland government, because since the time they say that Simon Ekpa has filed a case, and the case is in the court, but since then till now, nobody have heard a full details about what is really happening and how the appeal is going. So in this video, this activist explained a lot of things about what is really going on in Finland and the things and the activities concerning Simon Ekpa and the Finland and also Nigerian government. So as you're about to watch, like, subscribe, and share the video to go around. Don't skip any part of it. Make sure you watch it to the end so that for you to understand everything happening in this video.
In this video briefing. Yes, this video 100% is going to be about Simon, because as we talk, news don't choke. As it choke, we guys they showcase him. So what did happen? Well, as of today, being the 8th of September of 2025, some new court papers they showcase the judgment where they give Simon from the Pajame District Court is not solid. Yes, the judgment where the Pajame District Court give Simon, it doesn't, they hold water. What did they happen? Well, for this video, make I critically analyze them for you and showcase every single thing where they happen for Finland, because this one is big. This is huge, and as something we say, you don't suppose miss by any means or any measures. What did they happen? Make I start from the very first one, because the news plenty, news choke. We get about 10 different updates on Simon's case. And all of these 10 updates, oh boy, you go sweet your belly as of today. So what did happen? Well, let's start with the Pajame District Court. Yes, as of last week, being the 1st of September, the Pajame District Court sentenced Simon to 6 years. These are something we say everybody know. Even you where they watch this video, know your grandma for village know. Even your grandpa where they somewhere know say the Pajame District Court been give this guy 6 years. But as of now, things don't change. Things don't they move very, very fast. Make I explain. Okay, so the Pajame District Court don't give their rulings, and now Simon through his lawyer Kalgumeres, the para say, oh boy, this sentence make sense. So all of these things no sharp. Now in the appeal court, tell Simon say, bros, come. That is Kalgumeres. Say, come, let's hold some conversations and let's discuss some things so that you yourself as a lawyer, as a legal-minded individual, will know what did happen, how it happened, and why it happened. Okay? So Kalgumeres went to the appeal court to understand the basics and the tenets of Simon's rulings in the Pajame District Court. And the conversations held go bust your mind. First thing first, the appeal court tell Kalgumeres, say, okay, you want to appeal this case, ba? Kalgumeres say, yes, so I want to appeal this case because my client, Simon, no they too happy with the judgment will the Pajame District Court been submit. And some agent in the appeal court going tell Kalgumeres, say, bros, come, but you yourself a legal-minded individual. You're a lawyer now. You grew from this country. You schooled in this country. You know how all these things works. Kalgumeres talks, say, yes, I know. That is why we have to bring this case to you. We're not going to just say because we know, we go can't lock up, can't take decisions on our hands. No. It was brought to your desk because now you, appeal courts now, get the power, get the fundamental power to do what you have to do to make sure, say, the rulings from Pajame District Court gets striked out. Now the agent in the appeal court tell Kalgumeres say, okay, no wahala. We don't look into the files where you submit, and we don't look into your key points, the points where we say you use as a basics to release your client, Simon. We don't see every single thing, and we don't see as the movements they be. Yes, but you get one thing where you need know as a lawyer, Kalgumeres. First thing first, the Pajame District Court tell us say the evidence where they use against Simon, where most of them were gotten from Nigeria, and in Nigeria, most evidence cannot be 100% fact check, because say this is the appeal court speaking now. Because say we now the appeal court, we've been looking to the documents. We asked basic questions. We reached out to individuals within. We spoke to them, and they talk say categorically that they get most of their evidence from Nigeria, and this evidence are distorted. Now Kagumeres talk say yes, so now wetin I know. Now wetin we serve in present before the Paijahami District Court. But these guys be no listen to us. I used it as a basis and a tenant to argue my case in the Paijahami District Court. That is Kalgumere speaking. Say I use this whole thing as a basics. I use them as a key point. But these guys don't listen to us. We don't know what happen. We don't know how the matter be and why he go down this way. Now the agent from the appeal court, Kalgumere say, bros, one thing we go not be say, this case now the very first in our country. This case now we never see him before. We don't get any case where we say an individual where they reside in Finland could they run operations in a different country. It never happened. It no day in existence. You understand? Now Kalgumere say, yes, I know. Now make me as an individual really push for my client's case. I really push for them back to back. I don't let the whole thing slide. You understand? I don't let them slide. I really pushed for it. And they tell Kalgumere say pushing for it they different from using facts to follow up. Kyle talk say I use both facts and I push for it. I say okay, we are not here to really argue this case, but one thing you gonna be say this particular case and the judgment from the Paijahami District Court is not 100% binding. Yes. I will tell the Kalgumere is the lawyer of Simon. Hope you guys are paying attention and hope you guys are following what they happen. Before I continue, let's do some quick analysis of what they play out here because things don't get interesting. Because for the appeal court to come and contact the sentencing will come from the Paijahami District Court is not binding. But like I say some other things there within the picture. Let's analyze the whole situation. So, as we all know, Kalgumeres don't show say, okay, I will file for a possible appeal. And before he do that, he go reach the appeal court to get first-hand info on how things they be. That is a smart move, yes. He no just file for them. He went there to ask questions. He went there to get first-hand info. And for waiting they get, they give and green light. Say, bro, say, carry and come our office, carry and come the appeal court. And we go look into them drastically and make sure say everything go fall in place as it's supposed to be. Hope you guys are following and hope you guys are paying attention as every single thing is unfolding right about now. Okay, they can also talk say the evidence where they use to prosecute this man Simon most of them were gotten from Nigeria. And if you watch our videos in the past, you don't know say most of this evidence gotten from Nigeria are not 100% factual, meaning they are not 100% sure say this evidence are real and can be used to prosecute an individual. Now we see it go on here. So what are the chances for Kalgumere as well? We have a lot of things to say in this video. Like I said, we have a lot of details to share with you. And I go advise you to watch them to the very end. Because if you miss out, you go miss out on important info within here within. What are these guys advising Simon, Kalgumere, that's Simon's lawyer, invariably? They talk, say, okay, we don't say as matter be, but carry the case come. Carry the case come. Make we see as it go be. Okay, let's go back to the conversation between Kalgumeres and the agents of the appeal court. Make we see how every single thing for play out and pan out. But before we do that, I beg, do how to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications because now for only here you dey get first-hand info back to back as it unfold. Okay, so hit the subscribe button and stay tuned always. So in the conversation, now Kalgumeres go ask, okay, I say the evidence gotten from Nigeria, no dey factual. And the Paijahami District Court sentencing is not binding. What do you want me to do? That is Kalgumere asking. The time I say, bro, say you're not a lawyer now. You're a legal-minded individual. You know what to do. Kalgumere talks, I know what to do, but we need you guys to advise. We know say you now, an independent structure. We don't want to give out your stance and your views, but we want to listen to you as a structure, an institution. We want to listen to you. Then I say, okay, carry the case. If you are sure, if you did sure, Simon's case wasn't treated fairly, bring it to the appeal court, and the appeal court will look into it carefully and give a verdict. And the verdicts now will be followed with the Supreme Court. It will be stamped to the Supreme Court. Hope you guys are paying attention. Okay. Now Kalgumere is going to ask the guy, this agent, say, okay, how long will this whole conversation last? If I carry this case now of Simon come the appeal court, how long will it last? I'll need a duration because I don't go want to keep my client in suspense and keep his hopes hanging for a very, very long time. How long will this whole thing last? Then I say, bros, we are not together here. We're not working in a collaborative form. we na an appeal court, you na person wey dey carry case come here, don't ask very sensitive questions. Bring your case, we'll look into it. The duration it's going to take, concern you. Now the courts go know how long it's going to take, and the decision will be final and binding. Kagume say, okay, no wahala now, no wahala. No be fight, we can't fight here. Everywhere sharp. So we go carry and come to now subsequently. Then the appeal court talks. So say now today be your last day to show interest of appealing. If today pass and you no show interest, now you sabi you no go look your case anymore. You don't use your lifeline finish and nothing go fit happen. Nothing can be done to revoke it. Now Kagume Stock say, I know now, definitely we are going to come before the end of the day. That is how the conversation ended. Okay. And that is not even all. Okay. Kagume now don't know some key points. He don't know what he's supposed to use enter the appeal court. He don't know the structure and the leg we go use enter the appeal court. So now Kagume went back to his his office, his corporate office. He don't get first-hand info. And as we speak, this man now, they collaboratively with other lawyers, they write out very, very clear keynotes and standpoints where we say they go use shake the appeal court. So these guys, what do they currently plan as we speak? What are they planning behind closed doors? I no go and share every single thing with you, but then let's look at some keynotes where we say they available publicly, and something where we say if you do small research, you go see them, and if you do small intense workout, you go see what you they look for. So what is the conversation here? So Kagume now don't get about more than 10 different keynotes and key points we want to use for the appeal court. I'm not going to discuss all, like I said, but I will discuss the few way they publicly available. The very first one now, we say the Pajahami District Court did not do a proper verdict session. That is to say, the Pajahami District Court no look into all the testifiers we can't speak against Simon. They no look into their background fully. They no ask the right questions, and they no look if these guys have first-hand info. Yes, that is the very first one, because as of last month, one of the testifiers come and talk say his judgments or assertions were heavily structured or created or shaped by the Nigerian federal government, because he traveled to Enugu State to cover up every single thing that happened there, and the government tell him what he could do and what not to do. So Kagume as the talk say this one are a very, very big standpoint and a keynote to use in the Pajahami District Court. Okay, in can talk say some of the tweets where the Pajahami District Court use try Simon. The Pajahami District Court and the prosecuting lawyer no proof say those tweets came from Simon 100%. Yes, they no proof say na Simon write them and na Simon use the hand sign them, because if you know how Twitter works, you can just go there and write a text and publish it. Most times, most of the tweets that they use try Simon were typed words and not actual video, because if not video now, you go there easy to say, okay, Simon use the mouth talk this one, you use the hand talk this one. Say okay, but I say that in text form. They don't know if it actually came from Simon and if Simon himself signed it for it to be published. Now we see Kagume as they talk. I don't want to go in depth into one, because if I do, we could use time to expose some of the tenets of his case. These are the two big ones where you need know as of now, the two gigantic keynotes where you need know. I don't go and go in depth, like I said. But then plenty things don't happen. Let's quickly do some quick analysis to fully understand what is going on here. So Kagume now, like I said, like we all know, went to the appeal court first. He did not just show interest to appeal. He went there first to ask questions to understand how the rulings will be. Kagume is an experienced man. He has been to the appeal court severally on different cases, and not just on the case of Simon. So he knows how the appeal court works. But this man still went there to ask questions before they go show interest to appeal. That is a smart move. That is something we say anybody will get the best interest of their clients would definitely do. So Kagume don't go test his waters. What he did was a very smart one to evaluate his chances and the situation of things as they hot, which he don't get and he don't fully understand. and that one don't go. What else do we know about this case? Well, still on still, he can use the responses where they come from the appeal courts to write some of his keynotes and things where we say he go carry go the appeal courts and can say, see what I see during my own research, and this is what the Pajami District Court did, which is not 100% sure and certain. And I would see this man don't do as we speak. Okay, moving on swiftly back to the video. So Kalgumere still on still discuss all of these things with Simon. Yes, because any info where Kalgumere gets, he must carry and go Simon hand, go discuss am with them. Because Simon now be the primary individual involved. Kalgumere here be like person where they represent him. So he can't take any decisions without Simon's advice or Simon's approval. Okay. What is Simon can talk? Well, we don't go showcase every single thing we talk, but the cocoa here be say the primary thing where be say the public available be say Simon say, okay, now you be the lawyer and I trust you. Carry on with the matter, and every single thing you supposed to make you do am, because say that one no really matter as we they speak. Okay, that is not even all. As of last week, we've been telling us say if Simon carry this case go appeal court, and the appeal court say, okay, Simon still dey guilty, to go increase his sentencing. As of now, today being the 8th of September, it be like say that particular statement no dey 100% sure and verified. Because we ourselves, we did some research here. We did some very, very close analysis to understand the situation of things and how it dey be. It can't be say the appeal courts will not give an additional sentencing. You understand? They have two rights. They have the right to reduce his sentencing or to find him not guilty. But to increase him, no really day. That statement of increment was coming from the prosecuting lawyer. Hope you guys are paying attention. That the prosecuting lawyer, they talk, say, okay, make them increase his sentence because that's 6 years where they give him, no day sharp. May they carry and go up small. If they carry and go up, now you go they satisfied. I'm very, very happy with the whole situation of things as EDP. Hope you guys are paying attention and hope you guys are following carefully. Okay, so what's can they happen? Well, as Kalgumere is the follow up with this case in the Pajami District Court and in the appeal court, Simon himself no they sleep. Him himself, they get people where they visit them. Yes, some individuals, some very strong legal advisors where they from Nigeria who are from the Igbo descent, they also advise them, just in case you don't know. Some Igbo men will be saying that lawyers, we get links to strong lawyers, and where they sabi the law movement very well. They also advise Simon. These individuals now don't they visit Simon once in a while to tell and say, okay, see what they see from the outside though, and this is what you should do from the inside. They advise him closely, and Simon they listen to all of these conversations as they be. Okay. At the same time, Kalgumeres done the follow up as of today. This video now will be released around 2 p.m. today. Maybe around 5 or 4 p.m. today, Ingo don submit officially his desire to file an appeal, and that will be a game changer. At that point in time, things will definitely change. So what else is happening within the whole conversation? Well, Dr. David Nkorach Masanga no dey sleep. This man done the follow up bumper to bumper to make sure say Simon's judgment in the appeal courts go dey very smooth and they very fair. Wetin Dr. David Nkorach they do? Well, as of last week, we tell us say this man now been right to the EU. He right to the EU and some other world governing bodies. But interestingly, today, being the 8th of September, this man on they visit people physically. This man and the UK, and now he don't they visit top leaders there. From the UK now, he go move to other EU nations. Yes, because the UK no they under the EU. So in down the England now. From England now, he go move to other EU nations to meet them physically and tell them say, bro, see what you not supposed to do. The same way we say nnamdi Kanu's legal counsel team they operate now. We say if you follow nnamdi Kanu's case, we're gonna say his lawyers don't they visit countries gradually before next month, maybe October. They don't they visit countries to create massive awareness. Now with Dr. David Nkorach Masanga they do as of today. He don't they visit countries in the EU gradually. They tell them say okay, he plans to visit them gradually to tell them say okay, see as the matter they be, make una they very aware and they very very focused on wetin go follow suit, because now things go change. And that is not even all. Something very interesting they play on the desk of Ngozi Orabueze, yes, who happens to be the DPM. What is currently going on? Well,